What's up, wonderful sauce? I am Y311H, and today we intend on spreading love to the whole world, showing the importance of honesty, forgiveness, peace, and good vibes. Wonderful sauce, as we shall be reacting together to these videos, kindly have it in the back of your mind that is our mission. Hit the like button, watch till the end, and help us in spreading good vibes. Out of Africa. This is my good vibes friend, Kasungu Mohia. Let's dive in.
How do they propel themselves out in space with these? See, they've already shot themselves in the foot by showing the vessels that they go to space with. Remember, in 1969, we went with these jet-propelled capsules, rockets.
Yeah. I don't know what to call them. Things in a studio, tin cans.
Yeah, NASA and Walt Disney, they should join forces really and make cartoons and make people happy instead of steal their money. If you get a speedboat, right? You get a speedboat and it goes nicely in water because the propeller actually can propel itself against the molecules of H2O. So you take that speedboat out of the water and you turn that propeller on, and what happens as that propeller is spinning against the air? How far do you get?
You go nowhere fast.
You go nowhere because the molecules are not dense enough for those propellers. And so a jet engine, yes, okay, you can hop in a jumbo jet and you can, those jet engines made by Rolls-Royce and whoever else, beautiful jet engines, they can propel themselves because they propel themselves against, they draw in molecules of air, and that would be what? Well, that'd be 78% nitrogen, 20% oxygen. That's what they're drawing into their jet engines. They compress that, then they burn that, and then just shoot it out of a little nozzle, a little jet to the rear of the plane. And there's so much force there that they can actually propel that heavy vessel into the air. Now, once you get out of the Earth's atmosphere, what are you going to propel yourself in that void, in that, they call it, don't they call it a vacuum? Yeah, there's no air particles.
Right. But how do we know? I've always wondered, how do we know there's a vacuum of space? What testing?
There is no vacuum.
Well, I know that, but how do they? Scientists have discovered, I guess it could go into that category.
Lies
We've
on
just
lies.
been told, right?
Yeah, because they make layers and layers of stupidity for people to you go buy their scientific magazines so they can be deluded, misled, and parasited on.
They should have told us that at a certain height that none of us civilians can get to, it's all water up there. Then it would have been easy. Well, yes, but they should have told us that, because if they did, then it would have been easier to trick us, because they would have been able to propel something in water. They would have been able to do spacewalks, which they do in underwater pools. They really would have been able to fool us then, but they couldn't tell us that because they would be revealing a truth.
They've put their name in the book of fools for all of eternity. These people, rather than putting their names in the book of life, they've put their names deliberately and willfully for, I don't know, maybe cash in the back pocket. I don't know what they get out of it. Either they're mind controlled or whatever, but their names shall be ridiculed for it. Neil Armstrong will be the biggest buffoon, liar, demon worshipper in history. They'll go down as idiots, sheer idiots, just in the next few months that are coming because of the rapid rate of exposure of this Santa globe. Here's another one. All these half-cocked, half-witted followers of NASA and all of their lies. Solar eclipses. You see, they say, oh yes, because the Earth gets in between the moon and the sun in a syzygy relationship, which means they're all in a line. Well, this is impossible because we have countless photographs of both the sun and the moon being above the Earth during solar eclipses. So that's just debunked by intelligence.
Yeah, man. Honesty is an important virtue in this life. You can't step into the future if you don't let go of your past. Good vibes, man. And forgiveness. Of what past? Good vibes, you
What do you
see?
think will happen if I put this glass vase over these candles sitting in a tray of water? Let's find out. If your answer was the water moves into the vase, you're correct. But the reason it moves in is not because the candles consume all the oxygen. It's because the candles warm the air inside. When the candles go out, the air inside cools, allowing atmospheric pressure to push the water inside the vase.
Look at this. Someone zoomed in on some place here. Which continent is this? Is this Africa? Or, I don't know. You leave your comments. Then they zoomed in. Huh. Oh, good vibes, people. Please watch carefully. We might come across some hidden base there of UFOs or something like that. Let's see what this good vibes guy came across. You see? You see? And there is what looks there like some base. Or some place where there are buildings and looks like some place where experiments are done. Good people of Earth. You see? Honesty is a very good thing in this life. Because now stuff like this projecting what look like laser beams towards the sky is crazy. And without being honest with one another, we cannot understand such kind of stuff. You see? What do you think they are doing out there in the wilderness, in this place where we don't know? Good people of Earth, please leave your comments and hit the like button.
Okay, I have a question for everyone, and please leave a comment about this. So the solar eclipse had occurred, and the dark side of the moon is normally dark. So this time, with all this technology and rovers and everything up there on the other side of the moon, I haven't seen a video yet of that side being lit up. So please, somebody please post that.
Yeah, man. Good. Do you know what this is? Let's wiggle out this shell. This is crazy stuff, man. That was buried in the stone there, It looks insane, man. Looks like it's just very pointy. Looks like some bullet or something like that, or maybe some spear. It's actually a fossil squid. Let's look at the deathbed that this good vibes guys found. Look how many of those pointed stuff are there. This is crazy. There are more hiding under this shell. And this guy will gently reveal them for us. Good vibes Adrings. What can you use this stuff for? Look at all these squids. Hey, this is insane, man. How did this stuff stick on these stones like this? The slab was very large and unstable at the high water mark, and so these guys left them for quite some time, you see? And then there's this place in Hawaii, which has been kept hidden for quite some time. And if you can understand why it has been kept hidden, please leave your comments on this, you see? Why would other people hide stuff or places from other people, so that they can visit there alone or what? Well, please leave your comments. You see, it's not good to be selfish. You should love your neighbor like you do love yourself, and care for them like you care for yourself, you see? With all kindness and good vibes. And stuff like this that you may be knowing and involves everybody, please share with those around you, see? This looks like some crazy weird, what looks like bones or fossils or skeletons that were just left someplace there in Hawaii. Good people of Earth watching from that place. Do you know where this place is? Look at these giant skeletons, giant bones. This is crazy. Which creature could have had such type of big bones? Good people of Earth, please leave your comments.
If God is good, why is there so much death and suffering?
The very fact that somebody asks that question tells us that they don't think death and suffering is good, because they're believing that it would be contrary to God's nature. Death and suffering is not good. It's bad. Nobody's reconciled with it. But when we look out, death and suffering should remind us that something's actually wrong with this world. And when we read the Bible's history and creation, God did not make it that way. He made it at the end of day 6 very good. There was no death and suffering. And then read the book of Revelation, the very last chapters, Revelation 21, 22, and it says, there shall be no more death, there shall be no more curse. So asking the question, death and suffering, I think you really should say, what can I do to get out of this mess?
Hi guys, in an effort to prove that these shadow figures are real, we've been having this all day today, or I've been here. We've got shadow figures peeking around this door today, and we can see them on the front screen of the camera. Yeah. So what we decided to do in an effort to prove that in an effort to prove that these are real, I've made Kaylee sit.
Thanks.
Sit really close, and she's going to grab the camera as soon as we see one. And I'm pretty sure the screen's pretty hard to see from here, to be fair, but we've tried to push it back to get the best view. And she's going to grab the camera.
All I'm
and
saying
get it
is,
upstairs.
if this
There's
happening to
literally
me, I'm
nowhere
not
to go up the
recording. I'm not
stairwell.
staying around
There's
to
no-
record.
Yeah, you'd hear somebody running up the stairs. There's no other rooms to go in. So, you know what I mean? That's what we're doing. So, I want to get ready, guys. I'm pretty sure.
This is crazy because
Don't cover the screen because people say you've cut the video.
Yeah.
you got jobs in your house and
Just
you're
try and grab it
making
the best
videos
you
and
can.
laughing. Everything.
Yeah,
two
go,
of them
go.
motherfuckers. Two of them.
Quick, quick.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, there's no way.
Then,
There's no
nope.
way. There's no way. There's no
Show
way.
everywhere.
Where'd they
Well,
go?
there's nowhere really to show.
No, there's nowhere to show.
Where'd they go?
This is flat against the wood.
Welcome back to the Lookout series. Sir and ma'am. You know what? I probably would have recorded as well, just because people wouldn't believe me. But Nupa pen up, y'all running after ghosts, demons, shadows. All we know, that could be Shikamaru. All we know. If y'all don't know who Shikamaru is, I don't know what to tell you. But it's just real concerning to me how calm y'all are. Like when y'all sleep at night, they don't tickle y'all feet. When you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you don't see the fridge open. Because obviously they live in your house rent free. So they're using your stuff. This is crazy. This is crazy.
That is crazy, man. How do you explain that? Please leave your comments. What is this? What is great man? What is great in man is that he is a bridge and not a goal. A bridge to what? Maybe a bridge to spirituality or something like that. My friends, what do you believe really? Is man a bridge towards maybe the physical world, the spiritual world? You leave your thoughts on that, you see? Because myself, I believe man is good vibes. And if man just decides to spread love
and wanted to stomp you out, turn you into a footstool, they now fear you. They fear you. You ain't cutting no corners. You ain't cutting no corners. You gotta understand, we live in a culture, regardless of creed or color, we live in a culture where you gotta cut corners to obtain your dreams. They seeing you not cut corners. You don't know how profound and prolific that is. You a different species of man and woman to them. They fear you. We live in a culture where literally you gotta cut corners and take from people to get to the top. They watching you walk in manifestation and you taking it from the universe. You a rare breed of human. They fear you. Just the simple fact that you didn't have to cut corners, meaning you have the God-given ability to snatch it from the universe. You're an alchemist. Your doubters now look at you in disbelief. People that once doubted you and didn't believe that you was capable of achieving anything, now look at you in disbelief because they look at you like you can do anything. See, you ain't cutting no corners. And you have absolutely no idea of just how frightening that makes you look in the eye of those who oppose you.
Do you know, once you change the way you see yourself, people will also change the way they treat you? You know what happens? See, once you start loving yourself more, people will see that and they will treat you differently. Because you're no longer entertaining people who don't love you or respect you. You will give less time. You will be less available. Yeah, you might be a little less caring because now you've shifted your perspective. You're no longer searching for that love outside of you when the love is inside of you. You're no longer seeking validation, seeking respect. Respect is earned. It's not freely given anymore. Once people have shown you they don't really value you, they don't really care about you, you're no longer there because you love yourself. You know you deserve better. See, now you're giving less time and less energy to the wrong people. So people will start changing the way they treat you because now you've put yourself on a pedestal. You've taken them off the pedestal. You're treating yourself better. You're looking better. You're feeling better. You are enough. You've always been enough. It's that others haven't been enough for you. They didn't give you the time and attention you deserve. So now you've carried yourself elsewhere. You're in a better place. And you're looking fantastic. And just remember, this is all you changing the way you see yourself, the way you treat yourself. If someone doesn't like you, chances are they don't like themselves. Don't forget that.
So what's tripping me out a little bit is that I can't find any information about these rockets, like the Serpent Deity program that NASA did, shooting the 3 rockets up into space. There's nothing about it. What did they find? When you look up why they did the Serpent Deity program, NASA shooting 3 rockets into space on the day of the eclipse, there's all these different answers. One was because they want to see what the the energized atmosphere is like when the sun's blocked out. Then you get another answer, and it's never a straight answer. #NASA. Anyway, I was trying to find out from Alexa what happened with these rockets, and just uncovered more information about the serpent deity. Never ends. Never ends.
The serpent deity, Manasa, was created by Sage Kashyap. She was created from Sage Kashyap's mind and was tasked with controlling the reptiles that were causing havoc on Earth. Lord Brahma also bestowed upon her the status of the presiding deity of snakes.
I see this good vibes guy here has some reef. He puts the reef in what looks like a concussion of something that I can't explain. You see? And then the reef is put for some
Stop trying to convince people of your value and your worth. Stop trying to get others to see how amazing and special you are. There comes a point on your ascension journey where you realize you're a blessing. And if somebody cannot recognize that you are a blessing, you are not in vibrational alignment with them. You are not on the same frequency as them. And it might be your time to cut them out. Because keeping those types of people in your life may be doing you more harm than good. Your light is dimming because of their presence. There comes a point in your ascension journey where you gotta do you, boo. You have to choose you. And no hard feelings. You understand and recognize that everybody's operating at their level of consciousness. And if somebody isn't at the same frequency, they aren't having the same vibes as you, that's okay. You can let them go on their merry way and you turn that focus back on yourself. You have a purpose. You have a God-ordained purpose. And now is the time for you to shut out any noise that is contrary for you getting to your purpose. You need to be surrounding yourself with high vibrating individuals. Just because they were long-term friends of yours, just because they're your family, just because you work with them, whatever, you don't have to tolerate any behavior that is less than ideal to you. In this season, get to know your creator, learn to love yourself, heal those traumas, and rise up in frequency. If you're looking for a guide to help you find your purpose and possibly build a heart-centered online business, go ahead, check the link in my bio, grab my free ebook. This will plant some seeds in your mind. You don't got time to waste on people who are not on the same vibration as you. Now it's time for you to step into your God-ordained purpose. Check out the link. Catch you in the next video.
Your true nature is non-physical. We'll say spirit if you wish to use that word. You are all in spirit right now. That's your natural state. You never leave it. In a sense, you are only dreaming that you've left. That's what physical reality is. So the so-called higher mind is actually where most of you actually resides as a consciousness, as a greater being. The idea of your physical mind is an extension and not a large percentage of your total being.
Welcome to this X-ray of a dog swallowing its food. And this is how it goes down, Oh my god, you can see there the food goes through the stomach. Oh, this is quite interesting. Oh, this is what goes down, my friends, I mean, the food just goes like that, direct to the stomach. Hey, it swallows big bites, this one. Hey, yeah. Huh. Anyways, good vibes, you see? Some good vibes animal there.
Does anybody know what this is?
What is that? Is it a rock or what is it, man?
I've had this video for a while, but I've been scared to post it because what they might do to me. I usually post at least once a month, so if I don't see, or if you don't see any posts from me, you know that they got to me. But I was at the museum and I saw this, where this Egyptian artifact where everything that we're meant to see is all properly intact, and any details that we're not meant to see was chiseled off. Now, if you notice, any regular human being, birds, boats, things like that, all properly intact and in perfectly good condition, the regular human being right there. Now, if you look beside it, there's a much larger being. You can see the feet, the legs, and the body. Everything was chiseled off, and you can see the head is like a lizard shape or crocodile shape or whatever, and any details about it was chiseled off. So they're hiding our history from us. I don't know who they are, but if I'm onto something, they might come after me. So if you know any detail about this, maybe you can comment or stitch this video and explain. But as you can see, clearly everything that we're meant to see was properly intact, and anything that we're not meant to see, we're all chiseled off by I don't know who. Any details about it, like you can see the regular things, all there. But the other stuff that we're not meant to see, we're all chiseled off.
No, man. Who hid those things from us? Saved a little sparrow that fainted on the side of the road. Oh, because of dust or something like that. This is a good vibes, guys, you see? And we found this bird somewhere just laying on the side of the road. Probably it was a little bit tired, thirsty, and having some hard time out there in the wilderness, you see? But some good vibes guy who was willing there to give it a home, some good vibes, cuddling and love, came to his rescue, man, you see? And they now live in peace and good vibes. And for sure God will bless this guy, you see? Because he is just incredible. He decided to live with the parts of what was created for us to live with here, you see? And it's good vibes. And even the dog understands that. Wow, this is interesting, man. Wonderful source to everything that is around you. People, animals, trees, generally everything. Please always treat them with care, with good vibes, with kindness, with loving. Even if no one is watching, God is always watching. And He will bless you for those good deeds, you see? Like you can also hit the like button for the sake of love and spreading love to the whole world, you see? Respect to yourself, man. Now, this uncle found this bird that had fallen on the ground in the road. Unexpectedly, it became the uncle's best companion. Seeing the bird's heart still beating, the uncle immediately gave it some water to drink. He found it pitiful and decided to adopt it. Good vibes. Every day he fed it food, allowing it to grow slowly by slowly. The uncle would weigh it to see growth, you see. Under its meticulous cage, it gradually grew. The bird would help the uncle and just spread good vibes, and often enjoyed the affection from him, you see. And when the uncle would work, it would stick with him every day. It was obedient and did not cause any trouble. The bird grew up quietly by the uncle's side. And when the uncle stroked it, it would get jealous and bite the cat's tail. The uncle often took his pets outside for a walk, and the bird always protected the uncle. The bond between them grew, showed some simple act of kindness, you see. Oh man, this is wonderful. My friends, can you see that big thing there in the sky? Is that planet Nibiru, planet X, or what is that thing? Or it's just another moon that has decided to come and check on us, eh? Hey, Well, it's like this land of eternal ice hides great secrets for real. Because now, how can you explain this? That is not the moon, that is not the sun, but it looks like something big, circular. Oh my god, this is insane. This is unbelievable. How can you even now explain this? Hey, my friends, I'm having difficulties to think of what this might be. Because now if it's not the moon, then it's definitely crazy. Do you mean maybe there's another planet there and these people have come to check on good vibes and things? Wonderful source. This is definitely the perfect time for us all to unite as one. You see? Be forgiving towards one another. And that way, you see, if we unite now, stuff like this. You see this stuff here, which looks like some planet, could not have dazzled our minds like this. Because now, myself, I'm worried. What could this be now? Hey, this is something unbelievable. My friends, please watch till the end. There is even more interesting videos coming up. You see? Whoa! Ha! That's some quite interesting hack there. Good vibes. All carved out of rock inside a mountain is this building and what looks like crazy houses. Imagine how long it took these guys with copper tools to carve this stuff out. You see? If caveman did this all by himself, oh my god, it must have taken a lot of cavemen to do this. Probably cavemen and all of his family and even extended families to build that stuff.
Followers sent me. Look at their faces.
How? What do you think those guys saw?
This footage from a doorbell camera captured the moment a strange creature crawls up the wall. Looking closely, it has long, thin arms. But what kind of creature do you think this is?
What is going on here, wonderful earthlings? Hey, do you see that thing floating there in the sky? Hey, looks like some... What? Where did that guy go? Oh my god, it's like he was swallowed. Oh, it's like that guy was taken. This is crazy.
Oh my god! What is that?
I think that is just the wind. Or what do you think? And then there's this plant here. Oh my god, it looks fantastic. I mean, this is a real tree. Good people of Earth. Where do you find these ones now? What is the name of that tree? Oh my god, No Way Out Cave. China mystery cave found by drone. This is crazy. My friends, this cave allegedly was found in China lands by some drone. What do you think happened there? If only there was a page dedicated to genius invention. This guy could have been on that page. Because now, how can you call this? This is a genius move. Good vibes. Hey, it's incredible, man. That's a wise guy. And then this is some physics illustrations here and experiments, which like always are always fun to watch, you see? Because this science stuff is very interesting. Oh, like this guy, this guy puts some spoon there in what looks like some acid, and the whole spoon gets done with. It reacts with that liquid, and oh my god, the spoon has just finished. Good. This guy is putting his hand there. Oh, what is this now? Oh my god, this is unbelievable. You see, there was some episode with a liquid like this that can dissolve metals and not human hands. But now I cannot remember the name of the liquid. Good people of Earth, you see, if you know what liquid this is, please leave your comments. Some liquid that can even do extreme washing of the coins. Hey, and removes all the color and from the coin. Oh my god. And dissolves the coin. My God. My God. What is going on here? Oh my God. Is this rains? Oh. Looks like this rain has really affected a lot of people.